Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's Boof
and Lee.
And we're working on a project that we want to show you, but it has a bit of a backstory. So we thought we would work on it and tell you the story and then show you the completed project.
Do you have one of those thingies?
What thingies?
Little finger thingies.
A thimble?
Whatever. The little metal thingy with the finger.
Yes, I have a thimble.
Yeah, put that on my finger. Thank you. So anyway.
She needed a finger thingy.
I need a finger thingy. Don't judge.
So, my beautiful wife had an idea about, I don't know, 8,000 or 9,000 trips ago,
2 years ago,
that she wanted to start collecting patches from every place that we went that had patches. So it's become this thing that anytime we stop at any tourist attraction, she scours these areas looking for essentially patches that show we've been there.
On and so on, I don't discriminate. Just a patch.
Gaudy, metallic, moving parts and pieces. She doesn't care.
We do have one that has moving parts and pieces.
It's pretty cool. So we've had a stack of these patches in a box now for 2 years and couldn't figure out what we wanted to do with them.
Well, I finally decided I have bent my needle. I have bent my needle. I kid you not. What the? I am so superhuman strength. Do you have another needle for me? Guys, I have bent the tip of my needle.
She's on her second patch, so at this rate, I'm gonna have to go back to Joann's and get more needles.
I need a needle.
I don't think you needed the finger thingy. Just saying.
Oh wait, I kind of straightened. No, I didn't straighten that.
You can't reuse it after it's bent.
So anyway, as she's getting me a new needle, we came up with this idea about 2 years ago. And we originally had planned on making a blanket. Thank you. We had originally planned on making a blanket for the patches. However, that never got done. Life kept getting in the way, so we didn't make it. So in talks with Joe and Sarah, they recommended the personalization mall, which we will enclose that link below.
And that's actually where we got our personalized Christmas ornament, and it's amazing.
I think she gave me the smallest opening hole needle there is to make. Did you see the hole in that one?
No, I don't have my glasses on. I don't see the hole in that one.
Funny, I've got my contacts in and I still can't see the hole in that one.
Anyway,
I need a new needle.
We went to personalizationmall.com and personalized a throw blanket for us that we could then attach all of these patches to, with the thought process that we'd put a rod through the top and be able to hang it on the wall, kind of like a tapestry. But it would show all of the different places that we've been to over the years. Talk about a cute idea. I was wary with the original plan. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out or how I'd like it. But let me tell you, it is too cute already. So as my wife and I sit here and stitch on, I don't even know how many.
We have a ton of patches to sew on. 2 years worth to be exact.
We'll bring you back when we get this on the wall so you can see it completed.
Yeah, we're not going to torture you with the 4 days later it's going to take us, because no doubt we will be in new clothing by the time we get this done.
We'll be done today, you just wait.
Yeah. Not with my wife picking all the easy ones we won't and leaving me the hard ones.
Oh, she's got jokes.
That wasn't a joke. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lee.
I'm Boof. We've already done an intro.
Have we? We did already do an intro, didn't we?
Look, different clothes.
4 days later.
Now it's actually the very next day. It didn't take us half as long to put on those patches as we thought. The first few were dicey, but after that, I think we found a groove.
We certainly found our groove. Now we don't actually have it hung up where we would hang it. We've actually got a seam here at the top that my wife put in for us, so we're actually going to run a curtain rod through it. But for this application here, we wanted to show you our finished product, so we just used some push pins.
Because we're not sure exactly where it's going to go yet. But check out this blanket. Again, personalizationmall.com. It's so cute. It's got our name and then a couple of different sayings. The date we were married, travel, adventures are both of our names, and of course, Les Bouffes.
And these are just some of the patches that we have collected for places we've been. We're still working on getting some of the older ones that we haven't gotten yet. But this is all of the traveling places that we've been to in our time together.
We found that they're getting harder and harder to find at locations. So what we do is when we come back from someplace that we weren't able to find them, we put them on a list and then we look on Etsy and places like that to see if we can't get them. In fact, we have 2 more coming later this week from our trip to Mackinac Island and Mackinac Bridge.
But this is just a fun little snapshot that we'll hang up on our wall just to showcase all the places we've been. It was quite funny as we made this blanket, we was laughing. We was like, oh, do you remember blah, blah, blah. And oh, do you, and we was remembering things from our trips that we hadn't thought about until we saw these patches. So it was really nice just to kind of have a walk down memory lane, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. And I imagine in another, 30, 40 years, this thing will be pretty full. But it's one of those timeless things that we can just keep adding to, and I'm really excited to have it and showcase where we've been.
Absolutely. Guys, we will put down in the bottom here the Personalization Mall link where we got the blanket at in case you decide you want to do this yourself. As my wife already stated, it's a great way that if maybe you decide you like this idea and you want to do it yourself, you don't have to worry about trying to get patches from places you've been. You can go to Etsy. We'll include that link down there too, where you can just type in the type of patch that you're looking for. Some of these aren't on patches and some of these are sew-on patches. We sewed them all on, but just to kind of show you a little bit of variety there, we'll enclose all that below. We hope you like the video.
We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye. Toodles.